YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here. Let's play some Empire. Whoops. I don't think I've played the Empire in a while. Let's do some Empire. It's going to be kind of tough versus the Greenskins because their infantry honestly scares the crap out of me with the Empire. This map has kind of a big bump in the center of it. Yeah. Think about how I want to play this. Let's see if that works. Greenskin infantry is always kind of tough to take on. I could go with the typical Jade Wizard and do some healing. Let's have some fun and go with the Celestial Wizard. Scroll of Power, and then in terms of infantry, I'm trying to think here what we want to do. Let's maybe these crossbowmen would be good against Savage Orcs, and let's get Sigmar's Sons, Tattersouls, couple of Great Swords, maybe a couple of Flagellants. Oh, I was hoping to get 2 Spearmen in. Crap. Crap. Running out of time. Whatever. Not really what I wanted to do. I'd like to have gotten another Spearman in there. So I have plenty of terror. I'm kind of hoping to debuff the Greenskin infantry with Curse of the Midnight Sun. And if he's bringing a lot of Savage Orcs, I'm hoping to shoot him up with the crossbows. So we'll see whether or not this plan goes to complete crap. I'm sure he's not expecting a Celestial Wizard. If he blobs, I can use the Comet of Cassim. Or I didn't bring the Comet. I can use Orenon's Thunderbolt, which I think is good versus large units. We'll see. We'll try and put it. It's honestly been a while since I've used Lore of Heavens. I would have way rather just had another unit of infantry than get those upgrades like I got at the end, but I had to spend my money on something. And I thought about artillery, but I didn't think artillery was going to be great with this big old bump right here in the middle of the map, though it may have been nice to have some way to get him to come attack me, which I'm not sure I have. There's no need for me to rush forward on this. If he starts with artillery, that'll potentially change things a little bit, but the idea is that I've got a couple of units to terrorize in my army. I got Boris and the Altdorf Griffites. I brought a few unbreakable units so that I wouldn't immediately collapse under a big hit from the Greenskins. What I am going to be vulnerable to is if he brings something like a spider, because I don't have armor-piercing missiles. But we'll see. Let's kind of just start a little further back. We don't want to challenge that hill too early. Let's kind of put some of our unbreakable units up front. Get some reserves with great swords in case he runs on with some armor.
We are Sigmar's heirs. Crossbows ready, General. Save ammunition. The portents cite chaos. For Helden Hammer! Demigriff Knights! Ready!
Okay, let's see what we can do.
For Heldenhammer!
So harmonic convergence only works on one unit, whereas Curse of the Midnight Wind puts out a pretty massive debuff. And it goes on for 50 seconds if I overcast it. It's a lot of magic, but we're starting with a pretty decent amount of magic too. So we can bring the greenskin infantry down to its knees basically for 50 seconds, because we'd be taking away 34 of their melee attack and 30 of their armor. 34 melee attack is a lot to lose. They'll still get their charge bonus, but losing a lot of melee attack would be quite good.
Ready for war!
Start the battle.
Ulrich's wrath!
I have no idea how this is going to work out. I never usually do good with Empire versus Greenskins.
Yes, sir, quickly!
Okay, no artillery. He's got a giant and trolls. Our crossbows are actually pretty well suited to deal with that. Let's go see what else he's brought.
We are Sigmar's
I'm going to move up just a bit,
Very well.
but I'm not going to come up onto that hilly terrain.
To battle!
Okay, let's see what else he's got. Grimgore.
Take the ground!
Find out pretty quick if he's got any archers. Okay, a couple of boar biggins. We can handle those with the Demigryph Knights.
Faster!
Mainline is biggins, looks like mixed with trolls. Quite a few trolls, 3 trolls. Demigryph Knights can also put an end to that pretty quick. We're gonna have to watch out for the Goblin Wolf Riders.
Formation march!
See if we can maybe get lucky and drop on a Goblin Wolf Rider.
Sigmar!
Let's make it look like that's not what we're doing.
War!
Is he bringing these trolls towards? I can't tell what he's doing. We'll get in and out of here quick. I just want to see if we can get rid of some of these Wolf Riders.
War!
Might be able to terrorize him out. Okay, let's get out of here. He's on the way over.
Quick march!
Oh, this may have been bad.
Speed! Quickly!
Get out of there.
Weapons! No lingering!
Yeah, this was bad.
Take the ground!
So I can't get off the ground because the Wolf Riders are faster than me. Get going. Come on, Fat Boris. Come on, just get in the air, Boris. Get in the air. You can do it, buddy. There we go. Alright, note to self, don't land on the wolves anymore. I was hoping maybe we could get a knockout. Fortunately, the wolves caused pretty much 0 damage to me.
For the Twin Tailed Comet! Yes, sir!
Let's leave some spears in the back.
Go! Burning! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Yeah, I'm hoping if we can just debuff the crap out of his infantry, maybe we can do this. And he's let me get all the time to charge up my magic. We're getting 1 magic every 6 seconds? I don't think this guy brought any magic units.
By Ulrich's wrath!
Well, he's just sitting up on the hill, doesn't want to come down here. I'll move a little bit closer. But I'm going to have to back up because I don't want him to just run down the hill straight into me. But I'm going to make him think that I'm going to shoot him with my crossbows from range.
Ready for war! Sigmar, guide our fire! Vigilance! Understood! For the Emperor! Will the Emperor! For the Warhammer! Take the
Okay, that's gonna get him off the hill. Gonna get our crossbows back to safety before it's too late. I think he's gonna get the point that he has to get off the hill. Maybe? I don't know, he's just moving forward a bit. I've got my Demigryph Knights and Boris at the ready. Please do. He's gonna try and go around me with his Wolf Riders. There's nothing serious he can do with them here. But I will take his Boar Biggins if he's gonna offer them. I'll keep my archers right in front of my line for the moment so his wolves can't do anything about it. Like I said, I'll be happy to eat up these Boar Biggins real quick while he's busy elsewhere. Now he's just getting impatient, I think. So I'm going to try and eat up a couple of his units.
Yes, General! To battle! For the Twin Tailed Comet! Demigryph Knights!
Unfortunately, his Wolf Riders are probably going to come back at an inopportune moment. Start targeting trolls. Let's go stop his army a little ways out in front. Okay, Demigryph Knights, come shut down these trolls. I accidentally left Boris, but at least he chased those guys off. We've got the orcs pretty significantly debuffed. Okay, tore through some of his guys. Let's get rid of the Boar Biggins. My opponent's making a lot of mistakes here, I think. Let's take his giant out. Let's reinforce with more troops up here. Come on, Boris. You big slow birdie. Demigryph Knights are cutting down a lot of trolls here. Let's cut these guys down. Let's put some Thunderbolt out here. Let's get into the back of these Black Orcs. Get a Harmonic Convergence there. The Giant's pretty much a goner. Let's push on through. Let's go ahead and keep hitting these Black Orcs for a second. I think we're good. Let's pull out because we've lost our Harmonic Convergence, or we're about to. Okay, his stupid wolves finally came back. Get rid of the wolves. Giant's pretty much a gunner. Some arcane conduit doing. I feel like we've pretty much got him wrapped up at this point. Let's get our Demigryph Knights away from that real quick. There we go. Should be able to shut down the Giant before he gets back to us. Let's get rid of the trolls. Grimgor is gonna get overrun, at least he should. It's harmonic convergence on Horus. Alright, well, I feel like my opponent made a lot of mistakes that probably made that easier for me with the greenskins, but we got the job done. Ammo used Lore of Heavens, which was fun. It's different. Not your everyday pick. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to see a monster heavy army against the greenskins when, honestly, Savage Orcs are so much more dangerous, in my opinion. They're harder to break with Terror when you keep their leadership up, whereas Trolls, Big Uns, and Goblins are very easy to break with Terror, as are Wolf Riders, anything Goblin. And then my opponent got a little too careless with his Boar Big Uns, and I was able to do a lot of destruction with my Demigryph Knights. This one killed a lot of Trolls, and then the other one killed a lot of Cavalry as well. So, not bad in the end. It was fun. Like I said, my opponent made some mistakes there, but it was still a fun battle. I would say that, you know, this is just my opinion and kind of what I would have expected, but, you know, then again, I'm not the world's greatest player by any means, but if I were going to go with against the Empire, Grimgor's an interesting pick. I'm not sure he's the pick that I would take. He is a little harder sometimes for the birds to kill, you know, like the flying lords. But you'd probably just want to go with something cheaper, like a Night Gobbo War Boss. And a lot of people don't think much of the Night Gobbo War Boss. But I mean, I don't know, you could pick Grimgor still. But the reason I would do that is because then you could get these Goblin Big Bosses, put them on a Spider, take away this slippery ability that's hardly necessary. And a Night Gobbo Shaman is just priceless. It takes away magic from the Empire, which made a big difference in the end. I put down a massive Overcast debuff on the middle of his infantry line, which cost him a lot. And if he would have had Itchy Nuisance and Sneaky Stabbing and stuff like that, and honestly, Gork'll Fix It can do a whole lot to disrupt the charge of Demigryph Knights and help out your guys a whole lot. So there's a bunch of things to just be aware of there, but like for instance, I can if I take a couple of, well, I mean, I'm not going to demonstrate right now because I don't have the Lord Only mod on, but yeah, Gork'll Fix It is actually somewhat useful. It can be. I'm not saying you always have to use it, but look how cheap that is. You're stealing the enemy's magic reserves. It's always worth it. And then in terms of infantry, these guys right here shred through flagellants, spearmen, all that kind of stuff. They'll just absolutely decimate them. A couple of Savage Orc Big Uns are good at helping to tear down Lords, Demigryph Knights, all that other kind of stuff. And then, of course, I mean, a Black Orc or two is never a bad pick. Rusty Heirs are good for taking the armor and keeping enemy Flying Lords away from you. So, I mean, again, that would be a must almost, in my opinion. Turn that off, and then you'd have something like a couple of Boar Big Uns. I mean, you've got more than enough infantry to smash any Empire infantry that's going to be coming at you. I mean, a couple of Goblin Archers might be a good call. They have poison. But I would much rather see something like this if I was going to pick the Greenskin army. And like I said, the reason I believe this is just the infantry is just so much better. So much better. You're going to decimate the Empire infantry. And with the the Night Gobbo Shaman, you can shut down a lot of the magic from the Empire. Anyway, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. What do you all think? What kind of Greenskin builds do you like against the Empire? What would you have done differently? Again, I thought it was fun. My opponent uses Trolls. Not a lot of people use Trolls. They're risky, though. The Empire has a lot of units that can counter them. So I don't know. Just a thought. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed it. HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I'll see y'all next time.